Welcome back to day 7 of Shall We Games to Quarantine 2. Every day for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna recommend some games I think you should be playing during quarantine. Some will be free, some will be paid, some will wait until you've pressed the end turn despite not telling you that you can press the end turn. I play a lot of turn-based strategy games, and most of my love of this genre can be traced back to a couple of games. However, today I want to talk about a few that has recently caught my eye. The first being the very excellent Into the Breach, developed and published by Subset Games, which is just a couple people calling themselves a studio. They've managed to do a fantastic job with Into the Breach. The game is incredibly interesting in the turn-based genre. Not only does it employ a roguelike mechanic for its map and scenario generation, but it is less about brute forcing your way through the game and more about controlling the map to a much more greater extent than the others. It employs a semi-permadeath where you time travel your main character to the beginning of the game, retaining experience points, effectively restarting the game. Into the Breach features great pixel art, clear aesthetic with regards to its art style, innovating upon the core concepts of a turn-based strategy game, making itself a clear contender. Into the Breach was released on February 27, 2018 for PC, on August 9, 2018 for Mac, with an August 28 release for the Nintendo Switch. Another special today, Wargroove, published by Chucklefish, yes, the Stardew Valley publisher, is a fantastic turn-based tactics game that borrows heavily from the Advance Wars series of video games, which I will discuss later in the video. With more medieval aesthetic and a cartoony art style as compared to the Wars franchise, Wargroove really leans into its characters as the main driving force behind its campaign, with each character being completely unique from another. The game also features a multiplayer component, although I didn't really have much experience with it. I had a good bit of fun with Wargroove despite not having time to finish the game. I would recommend it for anyone who played Advance Wars and are looking for some similar mechanics precisely implemented with a strong plotline. Wargroove was released on Windows, Switch and Xbox One on February 1st, 2019, with PS4 receiving the game on July 23rd, 2019. Advance Wars is one of the best games on Game Boy Advance, and that is saying something given just how many fantastic games the Game Boy Advance was home to. A fantastic soundtrack with an interesting and varied campaign with a fun, light-hearted art style that easily holds up to this day, and a solid, strong strategic mechanic. Though it feels like rock, paper, scissors at times, it always feels super fun to play. Its sequel on the Game Boy Advance was also a sequel worthy of the title, that improved upon all the issues that was found in the first while extending all the better aspects of the game. Paired with a map builder and you have quite an experience on your hands. Well, those were the two games for today. Yes, I know it was a shorter list today, but I think these games were more than enough to pique your interest into the genre. There's actually quite a lot of games in the genre. And that's our list for today. What do you all think about today's recommendations? Do you all like it? Have you been playing any of these? What do you think? Feel free to sound off in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily recommendations.